Hi, my name is Vanessa and I'm representing North Vista Immigration in today's topic, which is how students from Japan can come study in Canada. Canada and Japan are both gorgeous countries with their individual history, rich heritage, booming economy, and breathtaking scenery. Both countries have built long-lasting relationships in the past. One example is the Canada-Japan Co-op program. It is a unique program that works with educational institutions to attract students for co-op work terms and internships. In recent years, Canada's education institutes have become more and more popular with international students. In Japan, Canada's popularity as a study location has increased in recent years, landing it on the second most popular study spot according to the Japan Student Services Organization, JASSO. Simultaneously, the government of Japan confirms an increase in the number of students heading to Canada. Learning English overseas is the goal of over 55% of Japanese students. Now you're probably wondering, why is Canada the ideal spot for this goal? Canada offers students safety and positive learning environment. Additionally, Canada offers a vast possibilities of English language courses. These factors seem to make Canada the perfect destination for Japanese students. Now I'm just going to highlight some of the great things Canada has to offer. Japan is an amazing country. Let us look at what these things are. 1. Living costs. Rent in cities, for example, is cheaper than in Japan. Comparing monthly prices of a 900 square foot apartment shows that Tokyo with a Canadian dollar is $3,058 more expensive than Toronto, where it's $1,747. Number 2. City lifestyle. Canada's cities are less crowded and have more space. Housing in Canada is in general cheaper. Additionally, the air quality is very good with less pollution. Number 3. Nature. Both countries have breathtaking nature. Hiking and outdoor activities are a part of Canada's Canadian culture. You'll find mountains, endless coastlines, tundra, and northern lights in Canada's nature. Number 4. Work-life balance. Canada is one of the most welcoming nations. Work-life balance is very important in Canada, especially for students and young professionals who are looking for both career opportunities and entertainment. Number 5. Education. International students are targeting Canada for its educational institutions. In Canada, international students can embrace the whole Canadian lifestyle with not only being a part of the education system, but through various work experience as well. Canada's secret is its safety, cheaper living costs, nature, multiculturalism, and welcoming attitude and flexibility in the visa and immigration programs. Make Canada your study destination. 572,415 international students lived in Canada in 2018. So why should international students come study here? Because of the quality of the Canadian education system, and also because of Canada's tolerant and non-discriminatory society, as well as the country's public safety. So what are international students saying about Canada? 96% of international students recommend Canada as a study location, and 60% want to apply for permanent residence after their studies. Are you ready to plan your studies in Canada? This brings us to our next topic, the Canadian Study Permit. Now I'm just going to go over why you need a Canadian study permit. A study permit allows you to study at your designated learning institute in Canada. You will need to apply for it before you start traveling to Canada. With a study permit approval, you will be issued a visitor visa or an electronic travel authorization, or an ETA. A study permit is not a visa. A visa allows you to enter and stay in Canada. A study permit also allows you to study in Canada. Here's a frequently asked question that comes with getting a study permit. How long can you stay in Canada with a study permit? The length of your study permit depends on your study program. It will be as long as your study program plus an extra 90 days. These additional 90 days will give you time to either leave Canada or apply to extend your stay. The study permit length equals the length of your study program plus 90 days. Can you travel while being a student in Canada? Of course! You can visit your family or travel while you are an international student. When you return, you will have to prove you are still enrolled in your school. Always check your visitor visa or ETA. You are eligible to apply for a study permit if you have completed an English proficiency test and you are enrolled in a designated learning institution. You must be able to pay necessary funds for tuition, living expenses, transportation costs, and food. you have no criminal record, and you are in good health and have a medical exam if required. You are also required to conduct an interview with an immigration officer at the border. Now I'm going to go over the most important question you'll find in this video. How do you apply for a study permit? You can apply online or in person. However, online applications are faster, easier to update, cheaper, and you can track your status. Now I'm going to cover what happens with Canadian study permit refusals. Unfortunately, about 30% of all applicants are rejected, according to the IRCC. So you're probably wondering, why do some permits get refused? There are plenty of reasons why, and I'm just going to list them for you. Financial funds, IRCC is not convinced that your applicant will leave Canada, the chosen study program, letter of acceptance, travel documents, travel history, family relationships, and employment prospects. So here's some things you can do if your study permit application is refused. If your study permit application is refused by IRCC, there are 2 courses of action you can take. Number 1, you can appeal the refusal, or number 2, you can address the reasons it was refused in a new application. To be successful either way, you first need to understand why your application was refused in the first place. Usually, the main reason for refusal will be listed in the refusal letter you receive. Additionally, you can request access to the notes the visa viewing officer reviewing your file made. Now, here's a great opportunity for you to enhance your application with North Vista Immigration. Do you think you're all set to start your studies? Do you have the right paperwork to show at your point of entry in Canada? Applying for the right visa can be scary and frustrating. Dealing with immigration deadlines, following the requirements, getting the right kind of documents, and fighting your way through confusing immigration language is a struggle. North Vista Immigration Consultants Incorporated can help you and set you up for success. We will help you and guide you through the immigration jungle. We are a licensed immigration agency with years of experience. Fill out your assessment form and we will do our part in your immigration story. If you have any inquiries about the Canadian study permit, write in the comment section below. Also, do give your suggestions regarding the topic for the next video. For more videos like this, hit the bell icon and subscribe to our channel for the latest updates. Thanks, bye, and stay tuned till the next video.